This is the last chance to play any mind games at all in the game, outside the game, for people in this heat. Yes, we watched the qualifiers all the way in last month, and a lot of players had multiple chances to be able to survive. In this one, though, it might be Lecce's last moment. With 38 points, he is locked in at this slot. No more chances, no more games to be able to get off your spot, be able to survive early on with less materials. Cammy will feel it. We are a little bit into this game, so he has a few mats to actually work with. No brick. Wow. A 180 sidewinder charge pump shot straight to the mouth of Fixie. He goes down, and Cammy gets to play the rest of this game out. I've seen chairs thrown around his tables on LAN. I've seen so many heartbreaking moments for him not actually ending up making grand finals off of semis, off of heats. Today, though, with 43 points, he's a surefire contender in playing the grand finals for Europe. This is essentially his victory lap for qualifying. How far can he push it? Who can he take out and hold below the top 25? It might be Robabs. Have to get an update overall on how many points he ends up with. But with 44, for Become Legends Hen, it is a good day.
As we're going to get, I believe, a replay here from Kiko's perspective. Again, one of our back-to-back winners of game number 3 and 4. As the edits go through, they do get the elimination there onto Arto. A very good elim, and this is putting him towards the top. Every elim that he can get.
He has a lot to maneuver around with in this fight. A lot of people are also around this house too. It's very elevated. We could see a snipe maybe come down onto Savage if he's not careful enough and being a bit too dynamic. Right now, Mr. Funny Clown is staying way inside the center of that house. No window, really. He's giving Savage a sight line to victory, to qualification over for the grand finals. Hit the first shot, though. Nice. Inside the house now, finally. No, he's still towards the outside. What a good security system there is here of all these builds, all these angles. He can't really find a good foreshore way in. Yes, he controls a few builds, but Clown is so good at maneuvering here. He's all the way outside. Gets beamed, though, on the backside. Savage with a drop-down shot. There it is. 1 point down into the bank. He needs to get more from here, though, and there's 2 more potential eliminations right around the corner.
I cannot remember the last time that he did not make a grand finals, so he's got a lot on the line. Someone else who's got a lot on the line as well. Vibes, 22 points. We know that the threshold is more than likely going to end up around that 31, right? 32 placement points there. But Vibes, 10 points out. Got to be careful. The edit comes through, and he's on top of it. Arizon goes down.
Arizon taken out. We'll say at one final time, you want to be around 30 to 33 points to be able to play in the grand finals for Europe. This is your last chance. It's game 6. If you see anyone with 20 points, with the number 20 next to their health bar, they're in trouble. They're playing desperate. Refscar could be that man. Tayson is looking so good with 59, taking out Sisu. And now Tayson's all the way on the backside of zone. Every elimination he kind of gets is literally gatekeeping people from being able to progress in this tournament. He is on the hunt for Refsguard. He is looking for people to block completely because he's so far ahead of everyone else.
And someone who's so far ahead of everybody else is Benji, but right now, he's
Not
going for
again!
the pickaxe again. He disrespects Matto there. But
An elimination that is just absolutely disrespectful. This man is ahead of everyone, and he's ahead with style. Nice shot to take out the shields. Another few bullets to come through, but a crash pad mid-air duel. Lanouf gets taken out.
Benji only on 5 HP after that siphon came through.
Complete control. Crash padding right in almost. Jumping straight up. A third party is involved with this fight too. And it's just looking way too effortless, way too easy for Benji. Quick scope with the AR. This is not even the same player he was fighting earlier on. No, it is actually Sapik. He placed up right ahead of the other man I was about to mention, Benji. Taken out by Squint, but it's okay. 50 points. I know he wanted first. These guys are getting ahead of themselves, but this time Savage is sitting way far back.
And he's not really going to be able to impact this lobby right here as much as there's not that many people rotating where he's looking. He is, however, going to find one elimination, a quick one there onto that player. Now 30 points come through, and we're continue to be aggressive here, Shia.
He has nothing to lose and only a few more things to prove that he can still fight, get fast eliminations. He can take out people like Tamir, who I don't think is qualified either. This man on your screen right now, Skite, has had so many hardships. Good pickup on Cyrox. In general, the entire time, these 6 games we've been seeing so far today.
And again, it's a back and forth race right now between Kenzo and Tayson for first, but the bigger story is that bubble. We keep talking about it, and it means so much as Kenzo is getting pressure here onto this player, the RPG, which we have not seen used a lot in solos, is going to take down Duzik, who, again, another player not in that top 25 looking to claw their way in.
We've seen so many players not in the top 25 go down. The only assumption I can make is the majority of players left now in this endgame, in this Fortnite game number 6 of Europe, heat number 2. These guys all have to be in the top 25. Griff is fighting people who don't want him to invade their slots on the leaderboard. He has to not only overcome the zone, bullets flying around him, he has to pass by people who are more comfortable than him, who have less pressure than him. It is the most uphill, the highest incline a moment could get for a player in a tournament. He only has 3 crash pads left to be able to overcome any in-game hardships. Mentally, he's all on his own.
And the zone not helping him. He's got to go up as well. This is going to make it that much harder. He's trying to crash pad through, but these old builds are not going to be broken that easily. He does, however, find a rotate and crash pads to recycle. But he's doing it, and I was very surprised he was going to be able to find this very well. As you see, crash pad is out. He's throwing it there, but he's getting beamed. He's got to make something happen. He has to find an elimination. He has to get into somebody's box. 6 eliminations, and he's down very, very low. He's got 1 build remaining. This is really bad for Griff. He needs to find an impact frag. He needs to find elimination, but shots come through. The dreams are on the line right now for him. 13 HP. Zone ticks once, but it doesn't tick twice. He's able to get out for now. Shots are going to come through here, but he's not going to connect.
Yes!
No, he does. He gets an elimination, so his dream is still alive.
Griff, 53 HP, 1 more crash pad, still minimal builds, stuck in the zone, the last one gets popped. He's now thrust into an unfamiliar land, into mid-ground, and so many players are fighting for control. Can he find another quick shot? Griff is sliding shots into places that should not be possible. Floppers found, shield in his inventory. He's looking good for endgame. Griff, can you qualify? 29 points. He needs about 4 more. 1 more elimination, just a little bit more survival. This is Griff's moment to shine, to just make it towards grand finals. He's out of floppers though, once again back towards the wall, taking so much zone damage. He needs to get another one here.
But he's got mats to do it with this time. This is what's different. He's got enough HP to get into zone and pop a mini, but he's got the mats, and that's the most important thing right now in this in game is he's got the ability to get into zone, to box up, to heal. He needs to desperately wait for the zone because it's continuously moving away from him. He's going to try to pop a mini, but he doesn't have the time. He's continuously moving away. Nice builds come through. 3 builds remaining. He's going to sneak in. There's no way this player's going to let him sneak in like that. He does. Shots go through.
Yes!
And another elimination. Griff, that 133 points with 3 eliminations. The miracle run is coming through here for him. But how many other players are on the same run? How many other people in the lobby are doing exactly what Griff is doing?
It's still so close to call for Griff. I would say 2 more points would 100% confirm it. But it looks like he has qualified so far for the top 25. After that, so many other players are looking to do the same. Mwaka's all the way up towards that high ground. I don't think he has enough points yet. Getting dropped down by Wreck. Froggy's there too, down towards low ground. Loki survives once again. Here's Wiseup at 46. This is now the perspective of a hunter. A man who doesn't want anyone else to be able to qualify with him. Shots are not there for him. He's looking for the perfect drop down with this tack shotgun. Missed a few, I think, or just chooses not to actually drop down those shots. There it is, finally, onto Stitch. Stitch going down. 6 eliminations for Wiseup. What a phenomenal game. Wrecked is now all the way on height. Mwaka's on low ground. I think he still needs to qual. A top 6 that will go down to the wire. A big edit from Wiseup, and he bags that one up perfectly. Loki fits into the box, gets into Wiseup's elimination count. With 7 eliminations, is there anyone who can stop this man on low ground?
The only thing that can stop him is the mats that he's running out of right now. He's got to find this player on the low ground. Oh, a 5-player match remaining. Is Froggy is making a run as well. We don't see Savage, so he fell earlier. Cammy in this game as well. Wiseup going to take down 1. Don't believe. No, yes, he did. Cammy going to get eliminated by him, but Mwaka going to take him down. Now Mwaka versus whoever is on high ground there. It's going to be Froggy. Froggy making a run as well. Don't know how many eliminations he had, but he was not in top 25 coming into this game. This is a great play for him, and he's got to get the victory. Shockwave going to be used. Milwaukee on the low ground, not going to have the HP to do it. They're effectively equal, but Froggy's going to be able to take it.
Thank you so much, guys. That's the conclusion of Heat number 2. Tayson will take it, but what a day. Sundown, there were so many close calls.
So many close calls. Tayson led wire to wire with the 2 victory royales off the start, but congratulations to everyone in that top 10. Kinza, Wyzit, Benji, Fishy, Kami, Hen, Glorious Wanloss, Kiko, Skite, and Gyansa